Hi guys, welcome back to my channel if you're new. Hi, hello, my name is Kim. I go by Kimberkiss here on YouTube. Today we're doing a reading for the Andromedans. They're taking me directly to the Collect, Bear, and Read Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So that's what we're going to start to pull from. Bottom of the deck is Truth Be Told. So a change of truth coming in, realizing your inner self, your inner knowing, the galactic multitude of multidimensionality that exists inside every single one of our souls and expanded outwards, and you're understanding the importance of this and the synchronizations and what the heck is coming through right now. A leg up, but in the reverse. There's some troubled waters here. There's a little bit of troubled waters. It's okay though. So you're feeling a little bit of challenge, a little bit of difficulty. You're going to have to clean things up when it comes to finances, your home, your mind, your career, persons, places, things. Really get a hold on this, clean it up, get it back into balance. There's someone who you think is loyal, but they're not a loyal heart and they're not for you, or this thing or a situation is not for you. You will know what this is. And it's asking you to clean this up, get rid of it, or clean it up, or transmute it, or however you go about doing it, Andromedans. But you're very, very powerful. So you're going to be asking, like, why did this happen to me? Why is this happening? But I feel like you're going to overcome it very quickly because you're so multidimensional and so multifaceted. I mean, you come from a galaxy that consists of trillions of stars. That is the multidimensionality of your soul, and that's just a sliver of it. So, yeah, I mean, you guys are so brilliant that it's like, even if the darkest dark were to happen to you, you can overcome anything, literally. You feel like you're between worlds right now, in between dimensions. I mean, don't you always feel this, Andromedans? I feel like you do. But to get clear on where it is that you want to be, clean up your mind, get rid of things that are holding you back. With this loyal heart, you're feeling very estranged from this person. You're feeling very left out in the cold. You thought they were for you, but they're not. But hey, look, we have this motherly loving energy coming in with the yin card, with the feminine card, essence energy. And guess what? The universe is exchanging gifts with you because you've learned this lesson. You've handled it so incredibly well that you're receiving a whole new bag of gifts, a whole new bag of tricks, a whole new energy frequency, like a plethora of them, because you're multidimensional and you're multifaceted, and this is how it's delivered to you. And then you're not going to be afraid to come out of your box, your shell, whatever the case may be. You're not going to be scared anymore because you're tapping into the universal love of the divine feminine, the yin energy, the flow, just the purity of it and the frequency of that light. Okay, so you went through some shadow work, you went through some dark things, you asked yourself why. But it's just because it wasn't for you. It was going to be this never-ending story that would have kept you in torment if you never would have learned why. Okay? What else can I get for the Andromedans here? Noticing polarities too, they say. Because when you know what that frequency of like this is versus the frequency of like torment, you can find a lot of answers and knowledge and growth within the two polarities. Okay. We have the tribe in the reverse. So you're really wanting your own tribe. You're wanting this to come in maybe more and more. But you have to really get back into sync with yourself, which can be very hard when you're Andromedan because there's like so much that you feel is holding you back when it's only you that's holding you back. It's only you that's keeping yourself in chains. You always blame it on other people because of the mythology that coincides with this star system, but really it's just you holding yourself back. So when you clean it up and you get your act in order, you get in alignment and you get grounded while still being a very high channel, it's that balance. You're getting back in balance, right? That's when the tribe will come in. But it's not going to come in right now because you need to get things aligned and in order. And you need to trust your intuition better because, I mean, this is you. You don't feel like a new life is ever coming, but it is. A new life and your tribe is coming. You need to start exchanging your gifts because you're not. And you need to start really forgiving and mending relationships around you that you've ultimately destroyed. Right? Because we always blame things on the other person, but is it our frequency that we haven't cleaned up? Is it our shadow that we haven't healed? Is it ourself not being loyal to ourselves? Really think about everything in your life that maybe you're dissatisfied with and start mending these things. Start taking the responsibility to mend these things so you could have your new life, right? I don't want this all to be negative for the Andromedans, but this is just what the cards are. Really, I mean, I feel this is really good advice for you if you've been stuck. The masculine energy is overpowered right now. You like, maybe you're too much in your masculine energy. There's an imbalance and they want you to focus more on the feminine flow, the creative love, the compassion, the empathy, things like that, because this is where your true gifts lie. They don't lie in the controlling masculine energy. When they're in balance, they can lie in each. But if you're too focused on the masculine and not enough on the feminine, they just want you to have a focus on the feminine because you're regenerating here. Your DNA is upgrading and you're literally regenerating. Your whole electric body, your whole auric body, your light body is regenerating. It's a lot because you're very multifaceted. All right, Andromedans, you guys are lucky because it's almost like you're getting almost like 2 readings in one reading because my camera ended up dying yesterday. So this is like the rebirth of the reading. Remember yesterday we had all this like crazy negative energy, but then it ended with regeneration. And before I got to go into the next card, my phone died. But the next card that we got is number 7, and it's All That Glitters. So I wouldn't worry about all the gunk that you are purging up and releasing, because you're going ultimately into this where you're authentic because you're removing masks and you are coming into your own to really shine and to allow your light out into the world in a very authentic, pure form. Straight from source is what they're saying. So I am going to pull just a couple more cards for you, Andromedans. So it's like you're getting a 2-for-1er here. But I feel like you deserve it too because of the way the reading ended yesterday. And we have All That Glitters. I'll just stick this puppy here. All That Glitters. Thinker in the reverse. So maybe thinking too much about the wrong things, not enough about the right things. Yeah, so it's like when you let go of these negative thoughts, it's where you access your own inner kingdom, your own new earth within your mind. That serendipity, that place of serendipity. Yeah, this is like you're tapping into your own luck and alignment. You're tapping into your own luck and your own alignment. That's what I'm really getting here. It's time to go. Stop going round and round in your mind. It's time to go. There's something you need to leave, and you need to stop these thoughts that keep going round and round in your mind. You need to create this life that you want, this serendipitous frequency that you hold with inside of you, that you're holding back from yourself. You need to just release these stupid thoughts and go for it, because it's time to go. It's time to go make your mark on the world. And I know that sounds very overwhelming and scary, but it's not. It's not at the same time. It's really not. Because what awaits you is this. All that glitters, right? Okay, let's see. Andromedans. What are they wanting me to pull for Andromedans? What are they wanting me to pull for Andromedans? Tarot? They told me tarot. Oh, geez. Let's drop that. Tarot, and then I think we'll pull some Starseed cards, but this is the Rainbow Tarot, I like to call it, but it's actually the Trip and Wait Tarot. So I love these cards because they're so bright and colorful, and they make me happy with all the rainbows that are on them. Fun fact. Syrian influences here. I see the Syrian sun upon splitting the deck, so we do have Syrian influences here in the Andromedan reading. Sirius has been coming up a lot. Like a lot recently, a lot more than usual. Oh my god, I split it in the exact same spot. Let's let's see for the Andromedans. Don't mind the messy setup. Sorry guys. I got a lot going on today as far as readings for clients, and then getting caught up with that, and also doing all my starseed readings, which I love doing, and just catching up on a lot of projects too. I have a lot of projects in the works, so I'm trying to get those complete. It looks like they're going to be abundant though. I mean, we got good things coming for you guys, okay, Andromedans? We have this Wheel of Fortune, which, again, I just feel it's like your wheels turning round and round and round and not being able to stop it, or not being able to bring anything of value out from it because you're stopping yourself. So with this, I see a lot of really pure ideas that are very strongly aligned with your, basically the galactic core of your Andromedan galaxy. So it's very centered ideas, like the bullseye. This is like the bullseye idea, but you just got to find it. And you're very close. You're very close to finding it. And once you do, you'll just know. I think you might already know. But once you do, you'll just know. And we have abundance coming from that. I mean, it's just going to be presented to you. I also see an offer being presented to you too, like a really abundant offer or something really exciting where it's like a co-creation with someone. Perhaps, or maybe a love offer, but I feel like it has to do with more with abundance. We have the sun in the reverse. Get some more sunshine, work on that solar plexus, but I also feel like, don't feel like you have to work yourself to death and like fall off your horse either, or don't feel like you aren't doing enough either, because you are. And I also feel a presence of Archangel Michael here. Especially within the sun card, his blue cape or blue ribbon. It's something that I always see in visions when I picture Archangel Michael. He always extends to me this blue ribbon. And that, like, whenever I like channel him for people, or whenever like he comes through, that's what I see. So there could be a presence of Archangel Michael, or it might just be someone or an angel that you connect very deeply with. It doesn't have to be Archangel Michael. It could be any angel. Or it could be any higher dimensional being, or it could just be, you know, the version your higher self likes to portray. Your higher self is very multidimensional as well. It can portray many forms. So, yeah, it's interesting for sure. I also see Arcturian influence here with the horse. I also see Hydran influence here with the snake. Oh, and I left my snake ring downstairs. Aww. I love my snake ring, but if I go there, I'm not going to be able to come back out because my daughter's just going to see me and want to come up here. My husband's down there with her now. Yeah, okay, so you're not celebrating enough of your hard work. There is so much that you have accomplished or created that, and it's more than just one thing, that has brought you a lot of abundance, and you need to honor that right now. Especially with the full moon. We have the full moon tonight on the 28th is when I'm filming this. But those energies are still present as a frequency being outputted through this reading. So you can receive them still. And even if the days have passed and you're watching this, you know, later on in time, time is only an illusion. Time is happening simultaneously. These messages are meant to be heard from you to you right now. So it is time to celebrate yourself, and you're not celebrating yourself enough. That's the issue. You're not celebrating yourself enough. Everything that you've done, everything you've overcome, all the stuff that you've created, all the things that you've done to help people, to help yourself, to help the world. Can you see how much you've done? You have done so much. So yeah, I want to go get my snake ring. Will you guys stick around for a sec? I'm going to go get it. I'll be right back. I found it, guys. Here's my snake ring. I love it so much. My hands are really dry because I've been washing them a lot. But look at that thing. Isn't that cool? God, I'm so happy I found this online because as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. And if you know me, I love snakes so much. I've had a strong affinity to serpent mound. I'm really drawn to Hydra, as you guys know. And I love this. I speak snake too. I speak snake light language sometimes. So I speak parcel tongue, just like Harry Potter. I defeat the darkness through my parcel tongue. Okay, so where was I? Oh yes, make sure you're celebrating yourself enough and rewarding yourself in some way, shape, or form. Maybe get yourself a little gift. Doesn't have to be expensive, but get yourself something small to show yourself that appreciation, right? And if you can have the means to do so, get yourself a few things, like spoil yourself. Yeah. Oh gosh, we have more of the Syrian sun coming through here, and lots of strength, lots of inner strength. You guys have found your inner strength. There's a lot of Lyra energy here as well. You've tamed the lion. You've learned ways to tame your anger and to tame your stubbornness, I feel, and to tame your aggressiveness. You found ways to tame your fire, but you've also found ways to tame your creations in a way to where you have found the way to bring them into fruition here on this 3D plane. You have found the key code and how to do this. A lot of starseeds struggle with this, but you, my friends, have found the way. Wow. And you're understanding your infinite nature as well, and you're also understanding like higher dimensional frequencies of plants and things. What just happened? Did I flip these all wrong? Okay. The Empress, yeah. So you're going to get back into alignment with this Empress energy. It's out of sync right now because of your mind and maybe juggling too many things and not giving yourself enough credit where credit is due. Okay, look in the mirror and realize all that you are. This will help with your self-empowerment and your inner strength. This will help you realize the beautiful light that you are. It will help you realize many things, because when you look in the mirror, you're directly communicating to the portal that connects you to your higher self. You are that portal, but when you look and you recognize your soul through the mirror, it's like a whole new perspective of your higher self. Because you recognize it within yourself. You're seeing it with your own two eyes. And it sometimes for some people doesn't have to be seen with their own two eyes, but I'm feeling like for you, it's good that you're seeing it with your own two eyes. And cherishing yourself, cherishing who's staring back at you in that mirror. Okay, so you will receive justice on something. Something's a little off balance here. Could be dealing with a Libra, but I do feel like something's off balance, but I do feel in the end that you will win, whatever that is. You're going to get some justice on something having to do with your inner peace. Maybe cutting things out that have been keeping you from your own inner peace. Filling back up your cup. Realigning your masculine and feminine energies. Because if you look, we have the sun here and the sun here. One's in the upright, one's in the reverse. One's your masculine, one's your feminine. One's your feminine, one's your masculine. It like rotates around circularly, infinitively. Yeah, your two suns, the two suns. I want to like title this the two suns, because I feel like so much sun energy, and we really do have the two suns and you juggling both suns. The two suns. So, am I getting any other messages? I'm sorry, this is so messy. Oh, we have another sun card at the bottom in the upright. I didn't even know this deck had two sun cards. Look at this, you guys. I didn't even know. How long have I been using this deck and I didn't even know that? One's in the upright, one's in the reverse, just like I said. What are the coincidences that this was at the bottom? Like, how did I not know this? What is happening? Okay, so maybe this is like a Mandela effect right here. Now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Now, oh, there's two. Okay, sorry. But yeah. There could be three suns. There could be three opportunities coming in. Great, guys. That card flew out. The King of Cups. We literally have the King of Cups that fell on top of the Queen of Cups. Both, one's in reverse, one's in the upright. Yeah, it's finding that balance between your masculine and your feminine, but I do feel there's someone here. And you both are trying to find balance between both of your frequencies. 2 dolphins recognizing one another. He's wearing a seahorse necklace, which is I've never noticed before in this card, and seahorse is actually my spirit animal. One of my spirit animals. So is the bunny. Interesting. The Prince of Peace. I keep hearing he's the Prince of Peace. Prince of Peace. Prince of Peace. I've heard that before. I forget what it means. But he is. He's the Prince of Peace. Look. Prince of Peace. I really thought he had a dove on his chest too, but that's just his scarf. But he is the Prince of Peace. He's going to help you fill back up your cup, and you're going to help him fill up his. Okay, interesting messages. All right, Andromedans, I'm going to complete your reading with a Wizard Azanon card from the Starseed Oracle. These are Galactic DNA activation cards. If you check out Wizard Azanon's channel below, please do consider subscribing. He's amazing, does amazing work. But basically, he has videos that coincide with these cards and their activations that you can watch to amplify and activate your DNA further for the next coming months. So the ones that I pull for you, you'll want to watch those videos because they will really help to amplify they will help to amplify and activate your DNA and clear out anything that you are not wanting within your frequency field. Oh my gosh, we have Starseed Awakening. I pulled this for the last reading. I think it was the Mintakan reading, actually. Maybe? Or was it Syrian? Oh my gosh, I've done so many, I can't remember now. I'll write it down below here because I can't remember. But it's master number 22, which is the higher level ascended number as well. This is your cosmic heritage, understanding your origins. And if you guys ever wanted to verify that you are Andromedan, I do offer Starseed Origins. I am a Starseed Bridger. I take what I do very, very seriously. I'm very passionate about it. And I've done hundreds of readings connecting Starseeds to their galactic origins, to their star family. And I also channel messages that your beings of light are needing for you to hear at this time. Any messages pertaining to your life and also directed towards your mission to help guide you on the correct path that you were always meant to do when you came here. So it's a really eye-opening. It activates your blueprint, and it's very, very activating for the soul. It's one of the best things that you can do in your life and for yourself and for your soul. So if that interests you, the information in my Starseed Origins readings will be in the description box below. Definitely check it out. But yes, you are receiving an acknowledgement and a knowing of your cosmic heritage and a galactic remembrance of everything. And I will link this video below for you guys to watch as well. Let's see what other messages I get here for the Andromeda. Oh my gosh. Awakening to Source. Okay, and the Temple of the Moon Goddess. This one has come through a lot for the Starseed Origin readings, the Temple of the Moon Goddess. And we are on the full moon right now. Today's the 28th, so boom. This is emotional transparency, so being very vulnerable and transparent with your emotions. This is nurturance, so nurturing yourself, showing other people that nurturance, and then also grace, like allowing yourself to have grace and along with other people. So along with the full moon, so it can make people a little wacky. So keep that in mind. Okay, and this is also a change coming in. Change of frequency input with the new moon. I feel like a lot of new codes and energies are going to be integrated and downloaded and consumed by our light bodies through this moon energy. Interesting. Okay, so then we have awakening to source. This is your soul confidence. So really having confidence, your own self reassurance, not needing it outside of yourself, and then source essence. So you're really connecting your soul back to source and having that reflection of one another, which is what you do when you connect to your higher self. It's understanding your own divine nature and your own Holy Spirit and your own consciousness. And it's the awareness of having that connection to one another and it being one as opposed to separate. Okay, so getting that connection back to source. is what this activation is really going to help you with, and it's what's going to start coming in more and more, especially with this full moon activating that. So those are your cards. Thank you so much for all the new subscriptions, you guys. I am so excited for all the new subscribers coming in. Welcome to the soul family. Welcome to the readings. I do twin flame readings and starseed readings and all kinds of things, and spiritual teachings, meditations, light language healings. If that interests you, do consider subscribing. And also, thank you so much for all the likes, the comments, the shares. And thank you for tuning in and watching and receiving these frequencies and activations. If you have any comments, definitely leave them down below. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Thank you, Andromedans. I love you.